Hello everyone! I promised to do a sketchbook tour a while ago and I never did it. So this is not the main sketchbook that I had planned, but the thing is I never finished decorating that one. So for now I did finish this one that I got last year on Christmas. It's gonna be nearly a year since I've had it, and honestly I finished it pretty quick. It started as an attempt of me doing a study sketchbook, but then it devolved into just like quick sketches with ballpoint, because every time I do a sketchbook with pencils, it always got smudged and I was getting really tired of that, so I just started using ballpoint anyway. But let's begin. So this is the cover that I did for this. I used markers. It honestly looks pretty cool. I really like the way it did this. It's Shiloh and a few elements of the comic here. And honestly, I wish I had more patience to do illustrations like this one, but I don't. So this was for the cover and I really like it. Then I tried to do kind of like a character design study. I looked at Pinterest for some inspiration and I did these two characters here. I don't really like how they came out that much, but it's fine, I guess. I did some more studies here. I did some hand studies and I did some skulls. I was trying to work on the design for one of the monsters that show up in the comic. Here too I did some skull designs and stuff, and you can see like these I was using pencil. I also tried to do a monthly challenge, I think for either January or February. January here. I did go a little bit far in the prompts, but I didn't finish. So this was dream. So this was me and a couple of dreams that I had. I don't know if I can show this one, but this is day 2 with a cassowary and a couple guts. This one I really like for water. It's a moray eel. It's based on that SCP Foundation thing, the thalassophobia, I think SCP-3000. This was also a character for my comic. I have this one. I didn't like this one that much. I have this one. This one is my favorite, I believe. I have this one. This one that is a little bit suggestive. I did use markers for this. I did this with David Tennant as the doctor. This was in pencil. Then I did this one. This. I did this with Keanu Reeves in a cat-made outfit for no reason. And I did a self-portrait. Yeah. And this is when I kind of gave up. I don't think you can hardly see what I tried doing here. And this one I started, but then I didn't finish. Then I did this. I did the real Sam. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but I did a few studies of his characters. This is Sonny. I mean, he plays all the characters, so it's difficult to really say that I made a study on his specific character, but Sonny has a specific look on his face. And this is my Sona. This is my Sona and Peak, her mascot. I did this for my friend too. It's us, and I'm a jellyfish and he's a whale shark. This is where I started just kind of like sketching whatever Really, this is a revamp of an OC of mine that I don't use anymore. This I think is supposed to be Hatsune Miku. And yeah, this is Shiloh, the main character from my comic, and I just drew him like differently, I suppose. This is Lola. She's one of my roleplay characters. I was drawing her in different AUs. These are a few characters from my comic. They don't show up yet, but this is V3, this is 6, and this is Charles. But it's not the same Charles as the other one. And this is just an outfit that I planned for Shiloh, that I made sure to incorporate, that I wanted, like every time that he goes to a different AU or a different reality, he changes clothes. And that was basically it. So here is one of the outfits that I planned for him in the Wonderland reality. This is him as a monster. What does it say here? Okay, you think too highly of me. This is Jasper. And this is Charles, the main antagonist. He's twinky as hell. So here is Jasper. Well, he is the copycat. Charles copycat and Jasper are pretty much the same person. When he takes over Shiloh's appearance, he becomes like an opposite version of him, and then he turns into this thing. This is Jasper. This is Rico. And these are some of the characters' eyes. Then I have some animatics sketched out here. I just sketched out like some panels. I never finished these. I just have them here. I have some like more character designs. These are from part B of the comic. They didn't show up yet, but I don't know if they're gonna keep these designs. Now here is just some concepts for the Flash Heron. Just like trying to get a vibe of what I wanted for this monster. And just kind of like feeling it, you know, feeling the vibe of what I wanted the Flash Heron to sort of feel like. And this is an idea for an illustration that I had for 500 subscribers, but I never got a chance to do it. Here's Charles again, but in a different form, I suppose. And this is just a funny little comic that I did with them. Then I think this was a sketch of like some character profiles that I was planning to do, but also never got around. More random drawings. This is Kevin. I think this is supposed to be Charles again, and this is Echo. And a Minecraft house. Decided to draw some girl versions of my characters. Then I was trying to do like some cool concept art here. This is Victor looking zesty. But yeah, whatever. I don't have much like insight. Okay, this is Senti, aka Persephone. Really liked doing this one. She looks really cool. Another portrait. This is Samara. She shows up like way later, but she's also like the first original character that I've done like ever Flash Heron again. Another Charles, looking very condescending. This is just like more comic planning stuff and a random Abacchio I tried to do from memory. He looks weird. This is kind of an empty page. I just did a little self-portrait here. And then I did Shiloh. In this angle, they look like they have massive heads. Not sure what I tried to do here. I think this is supposed to be Charles, but as a fox. I am not sure. Oh, and this is the Wonderland thing. This is Key and Charles, but as Wonderland creatures. I think Key is supposed to be the Queen of Hearts, and Charles is supposed to be the Cheshire Cat. You know, the cat. Oh yeah, there's another animatic planning here that I never did. A transformation sequence that I never animated. Charles kissing Shiloh. Awkward. But the anatomy looks disgustingly good in this. I'm not gonna lie. Can you believe that I did this without a reference? What the fuck? I did Victor with his kitties. His cats are entirely based on mine. And then, of course, another animatic that I planned and never got around. The cast. But as kind of like literal animals, I think. So Rico is a rabbit. Who's this? Oh, Key is a cat. Shiloh's a dog. Kevin is a shark. Leverett is a hare. And Echo is a bat. Looks really cute, to be honest. I did more Wonderland stuff with Shiloh dressed as Alice in Wonderland. More animatic stuff that I never got around. Constantine, he's one of my roleplay characters. He's a werewolf. Oh, he's not a werewolf, he's a lichen. But he can control when he transforms. And he can transform partially. Like he can grow like his hand into a wolf hand instead of his whole body and stuff like that. I did some smiling friends from memory, and I tried doing like human versions, but I quickly gave up on that. Then I did some like of my roleplay characters. This is Venus, this is Charlotte. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. It's like a furry thing. More roleplay stuff. Let me take a guess. Okay, this is Grayson. This is Lonnie. This is Fam Grayson. This is Philia. I don't know who this is. I forgot. This is low-key one of my favorite drawings of Grayson. I'm gonna be honest. Grayson is my favorite white boy character that I have, but I love him. More roleplay stuff. This is Klondike. He's a dragon in this AU. And I did a little comic, a little smiling friends comic. This is Kuya from New Carnival. He's a fox guy. I did this for a mutual on Tumblr. This is more roleplay stuff. This is Tony. I was doing like their little beach outfits. This looks really cute though. Really good. And I did the rest of their outfits here. I think I posted the finished version of this in my community tab at one point. I did more. Then I did a revamp of one of my old OCs to Valentine. I tried getting a little funky with it. Here I just kind of like, I don't even know, man. I drew a chicken guy, and I tried doing a scissors for Shiloh. Then I drew, Shiloh looks mad weird in this side profile, but this is one of the designs of a monster that I did that I really like. The last one that I did on stream. Yeah, more design stuff for that monster in here. Just trying to get a feel of what I wanted. Then a sad little guy. I hope this is focusing. I can't tell from the angle that I'm in if it's focusing or not. Oh, look, it's an animatic that I did do. I did do this one. It's for the again and again animatic that I did. Then I did Key. This is not canon to the comic, but it is him. Then I did, this is Alice, this is Victor, and this is me. This is where things get a little messier. This is another animatic stuff that I planned that I didn't do. Now, I have no clue what's going on here. I just kind of drew Shiloh's head exploding. And a furry. And Victor. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue what's going on here. This is also more random stuff. It's just Key again and Victor looking a little grumpy. And I think this is Shiloh as a monster again. Oh yeah, this is Constantine again, but in high school. Pretty cool. I tried to base him off Death Note. There was one guy in Death Note that had similar hair like this. Just a bunch of eyes that I did. A portrait of Alice. Then a very messy page with Shiloh on it. I think these are just random characters that I did and a random creature. Ow. Then I did Leverett in a... I was testing out a couple of different style. That's why it looks all different. I was trying to do different art style for these, so it looks a bit odd. And this is some more like role play stuff for superhero you. And yeah, it finishes a bit like not very, like, it'd be underwhelming because this is the last page that I did. Just a bunch of messy sketches, but yeah, that's it. That's the full sketchbook. So I got this on the December 27th of last year, and I finished it last month, I think. So a little less than a year for me to complete this sketchbook, and I will try to finish decorating the other one because that one is a little bit more packed and a little bit more like visually interesting to look at. But yeah, thank you for watching and seeing my weird, gross little sketches.